Good morning, welcome back to Cast for Calm. Welcome back to a very cold River Tame in Kingsbury. It's actually -5 this morning when I got in the car, but it is an absolutely beautiful morning. So, frost on the ground, we've had a bit of snow, there's sun behind me, and it's absolutely stunning. Everywhere we're in the middle of a cold snap right now, and everywhere is frozen solid. So I thought, what am I going to do for this last video? And we're going to do some stick float fishing, good old-fashioned trotting. And I absolutely love trotting. And that's what we're going to do. I've set up already. I will run through it later, the gear later, as usual. But yeah, the tactics is just to run maggots through the swim. I've not cast in yet. I've got the depth about right, I think. But what I've done for the last 10 minutes, all I've been doing is feeding maggots. And I'm just going to keep doing that one until I finish my coffee. Just give them a bit of confidence if there is fish out there. All I'm fishing is maggots today. There is a couple of really good chubby looking swims further down. So I have bought cheese paste with me in the ledger gear if the old stick float doesn't go to plan. But yeah, it's a wonderful way of fishing, especially on a day like this. It's fishing a river in this sort of conditions, ice cold. It's almost spiritual, it really is. It's absolutely stunning. There's just something about it. I can't explain it. It's just beautiful. So yeah. Anyway, let's get some maggots casted. I'm fishing about, I don't know, quarter of the way across something. Yeah, just feeding maggots. Let's say 10-15 minutes without casting a line, just to give the fish a bit of confidence, get a bit of bait going down, give the fish a chance to get on it, and hopefully catch a few. But yeah, what we like to catch today, well, obviously dace probably. Oops, oh crap. Dace, perch, chub, roach, and hopefully, if we're really lucky, a grayling, which is what I'm really here for. But we'll see. On days like this, A, it's just nice to be out, and B, it's yeah, you're just grateful to catch a fish. So we'll see. The only problem where we're fishing today is it's on a public footpath, which is a pain in the ass. So you get people around all the time. Yeah, I'm not feeding many, probably 8 maggots, 8-10 maggots at a time. Just get them confident. Just a pinch of maggots really. Right, let's give it a go. I've got a size 16 Drennan maggot hook, and all I'm going to do is fish a double maggot on the hook. Right, first cast, wish me luck everyone. Oh, perfect. Let's just hold that back. That's it, okay. Controlling it down with my finger on the spool. Every now and again I'll touch the spool, just stop the line, lift the bait. Oop. That was the bottom. keep snagging the bottom a bit there, so we'll just lower the float an inch. We're in. First one of the day. Right on the end of the run that was as well. It's a good fish as well. Oh, this. What we got here? Probably a chub by the feel of it. Is it? What we got here? Do you know what? It's not, is it? What we got? There's a little chublet. Little chub. Pop that down there a minute. But on a freezing cold day, just unhook him. On a freezing cold day, trotting the float down. Nice little chub. Take that all day long. Good chublet. Come on, mate. First one, take that. So what I thought I'd do, I'd run through my go-to setup, my trotting setup. I say go-to setup, but it's actually a total lie. This is not my go-to setup, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But the rod is my trusty. Really don't want to do that shape. Fucking my finger. It's my trusty Shimano Speedmaster 13-foot match. Absolutely cork handle, beautiful rod. 13 foot's plenty for this. It's not a massive river. If I fish a wider river, something like the Trent, something like that, I'd use. I've got 14 foot somewhere, and then I've got this reel. So, story behind this reel, which I'm having so many issues with today. So this is a Savage Gear something. I don't know. 3,000 size reel, but 3,000 size reels is the real sort of size that I use for trotting. And normally I use my trusty Shimano X Ages, and I've got two of them, but they're both loaded with £6 line, and I can't find spare spools. I've got spare spools loaded with £3 somewhere, and I couldn't find them. Whereas this I'd loaded with £3 line, so I thought, oh, I'll just take this reel and use it for trotting. I wish I hadn't. It's awful. It's an awful reel anyway. I bought it last year for just an extra lure fishing reel, and it's absolute crap. I'm going to be honest. It's a horrible reel, just in so many different ways. The bail arm's clunky. It's just vile. So I wish I hadn't bought it really. Anyway, the actual setup itself, I'll show you now. Dead simple. If I could sort myself out, guys, I'm sorry. So we'll start at the float end. So I've got a, oh God, I'm going to plunk that in the river. Got 4BB stick float. As I said, £3 main line. For those interested, it's Maxima Chameleon mainline. I swear by it. £3 mainline. So I ain't got a lot of room to move here. Bloody no. Down to. Oh Christ, this is not. What is going on, Shay? Come on. Honestly. So, stick float. two rubbers, rubber on the stick float, top and bottom. It's called top and bottoming, amazingly. £3 main line down to £2 hook link, size 18 hook, and then 4 BB shot, sort of, I don't know, 6 inches from the hook. It's a bulk shot. Now in the summer, I would probably spread them shot out, shirt button style. So basically the bait falls through the water slowly. So obviously in the summer the fish could be up in the water. This time of year the fish are almost certainly just going to be on the bottom. So hence the bulk shot. And then bait wise it's two good old fashioned red maggot. It's really steep banks on the Tame. So they're sort of dug out little gravelly bits, but they're not very big and they're bloody uncomfortable, to be honest. Nowhere to put your gear because it's too steep. Icing up again. Feel it. It's like a grating noise. It's a horrible feeling. I'll meet another one. Right at the end of the run again though. Definitely another chub. Decent sized one as well. But what's that? Where is he? Come on, baby. Surely another chub. Scrapping well in it. Yeah, I'll send you a little one. Yeah, in the bag. There we go. Little chublet. Yeah. It actually just gone a bit quiet. I hadn't had a bite for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So what I did, I eased up on the feeding. With it being cold, if they're really not feeding aggressive, yeah, I won't be overfeeding. So I've stopped feeding. And yeah, 10-15 minutes later I got a bite. So what I'll do, I'll only feed now every other cast or every couple of casts. In between defrosting my eyes. Yeah, frozen again. Oh my goodness gracious me. Bloody Nora, solid. Yeah, we're in again. Oh, this feels a better fish as well. Better give this a bit of clutch. Feels jaggedy. I hate to say this. Feels like a perch, I think. Great fun though. Good fighter. That is not what I think it is it? Is it? Oh no, it's not a chub. Just for a minute then, I thought he was greyling. Better one though, this one. Better chub. It's mad how them eyes are freezing up. better chub. You can see me. Yeah, much better chub. Not the monsters of the anchor, but lovely way of fishing for them. Do this all day, me. As the old saying goes, there's no such thing as cold weather, only incorrect dress. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just trotting it through, and every sort of few seconds I just put my finger on the line, just let it, basically put your finger on the line and the bait jumps up. Just encourages a bite sometimes. Just hold it back. I can feel the ice starting to freeze up again. Unbelievable. Ooh, I can barely see the float now, it's gone that far down. Ooh, missed that one. I don't know how. I think the eyes are frozen again. Feel it crunching through rather than coming off smoothly. Kingfisher. Don't know if you've seen that come straight past me then. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, I'm into a right lump here. And on the other side of the tree, unfortunately. I've got a feeling it'll do me in the tree when I come past it. Am I past the tree? Come on. Come on. I think I'm past. I think I am out of the woods. Oh, can't believe it come through there. This feels like a decent fish. I was right on the end of the run, that was. I was about to bring it back. Got to be a chub. Got to be a chub, surely. Yes, it's another chub. Bigger one again. Huh, lovely. Lovely. Oops. Sorry mate, swap hands. Yeah, much better chub this one. Great fun on a stick float. Well pleased. Popping back. Oh matey. Oh. So I think it might be time for a cup of coffee. Feed a few maggots and just have a cup of coffee. Unfortunately, I've had to abandon the trotting for now because it got so cold. The eyes just keep icing up on my rod, and it's just not running. So I've gone over to a ledger and bread flake. Unfortunately, as you all know, I like to keep mobile, but it's actually quite busy, this river. There's not many swims on here. It's only probably half a dozen, and they're all full. So I'm sort of stuck in a swim now, to be honest, which is a bit disappointing because I'd sort of eyed a couple of swims. Never mind, it is what it is. But yeah, what did I catch? I caught probably a dozen on the stick float. Didn't record all of them, simply because I just cane my batteries, keep it running constantly. I just cane all. I've got 4 batteries, but I've already got through 3, so I have to switch it off. Of course, yeah, you don't get all the action. But I've got, had a few, haven't we, on camera? So yeah, but yeah, it got to the point where it was like every cast it was just completely icing up the rod, the eyes on the rod, because it is seriously cold today. Beautiful though. I've seen some stunning wildlife, birds. I've seen a couple of bullfinches, kingfisher, yellowhammer, robins, chaffinches, egrets, you name it. Oh, wrens, reed warbler. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a magical, magical time of year, this is. When you get ice like this, when it gets this cold, the river is such a beautiful place to be. I have just lost a really big fish. I wasn't recording, but tip absolutely ripped round. I'm on bread flake. And it launched off down the river. Managed to fight it for 5 minutes. Just kept taking run after run after run. Big fish, big fish. It was either a carp or a barbel. My guess would be the latter, barbel. I've never seen any carp in this stretch. Maybe there is, but it does have barbel. But yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't land it. It dropped the hook on one of its many runs downriver. So yeah, that's probably completely destroyed the swim now, to be honest. But yeah, just a piece of bread flake, that. Unbelievable. The tip just absolutely ripped round. Yeah, so I'm actually thinking of calling it a day, to be honest. Sort of around 1 o'clock time now, and I'm getting constantly disturbed by dog walkers. Alright mate, caught anything? Alright mate, caught anything? I've got nowhere to go. I feel a bit penned in. There's no swims either side of me I can go to. I feel like I've murdered this swim, to be honest. I say I caught a dozen chub out of it earlier on the stick. Now I've just lost that barbel. I feel like the swim's dead. But yeah. It's been a wonderful morning. It really has. I don't go. I think I said earlier, I don't go stick float fishing often enough, really. Simply because we don't get the weather for it these days in this country. You know, I like, well, I'll say that we don't get the weather for it. I like to stick float for grayling, chub days in the winter. But the winters are getting warmer and wetter. And the rivers constantly seem to be out of shape, out of condition. So it's just, you know, you've got to take each window of opportunities, one like today, it's a couple of days, that's all. And there's forecast to go warm again next week and wet. So it's nice to have got out and had a go. Caught, I'll say, I don't know, 11 or 12 up to £2, £3. Great fun, different. But yeah, it's been an absolutely lovely day. So much wildlife about, it's unreal. Unfortunately, there's also lots of people. Yeah, there's a dog went in and swam just down from me earlier on as well, and I could hear the angler who's down there shouting at the dog owner. Yeah, so, but I forgot to mention we are on the River Tame up at Kingsbury, but it's the Kingsbury water park stretch. What I was going to say, yeah, I came here today because I wanted to trot the float. B, it's quite close. And C, I knew I had to get back a bit earlier today because I've got a family commitment later. But I had this weather window, I wanted to take it. Now I could have gone down the anchor again, but to be honest with you, I had 2 reasons. First reason being I'd already fished it 2 or 3 times on this series, and the second reason, it's not what it used to be for the sort of smaller chub and the dace and the roach. Unfortunately, a lot of them have disappeared, as I think I've explained to you in the past, which is a massive shame, but it is, you know. So I thought I'd come here. Now, I have never fished this river before, the River Tame. Not that I know of, anyway. I can't remember having fished it. And now I hear you say, well, that's not water that you shaped. It was shaped you then, is it? You'd be right as well. But what did shape me as an angler was fishing the stick float. So after graduating from my little mill pond, catching nothing but minnows and the odd roach, after a couple of years I got confident enough to go fishing on the river, and my uncle showed me how to use a stick float, set up a stick float and run and trot a float through a swim. And because I was young, sort of by that time probably 10, up until I was like 13, I was not allowed out at a lane on my own. You know, so literally all I fished was that river. All I did was trot the float, just trotting. That's all I did. I remember getting the angler. I used to when I used to save my pocket money when I was a kid, and then when I went to the paper shop on a Friday, I used to always buy whatever fishing magazine come with something free. And I can remember it coming with a stick float once, and then I can remember an article by the late great John Wilson on strap pegging. So I learned to strap peg, you know, and just. But yeah, stick float fishing was the first proper method of catching fish that I learned, really. So yeah, good memories. Used to catch dozens of days back in them days down the river. They've all but disappeared now, unfortunately. I suppose I haven't had a dace today, to be honest. Unusual. Apparently there's quite a lot in the Tame, but it's been all chub today. Mind you, it is bloody cold. Freezing cold. Even the maggots are frozen. It's absolutely ridiculous, it's so cold. It's freezing now, bitterly cold. Crazy as anglers, you know. Us anglers are absolutely one of a kind. My little hands perished. It certainly clears the airways, clears the mind, this weather. The wind's picked up, it wasn't too bad earlier, but the wind's picked up now. Oh, we're in, I think. Oh, I haven't lost it, dropped off. Come on. Oh. Yeah, the wind's picked up, and the wind chill must be, it feels like -3, 4, it's got to be. It's absolutely freezing. I'm going to have a cup of coffee just before I pack up, because I can't touch anything, I can't feel anything. Pack up. Oh, no, right, no, yeah, oh no. Bit of weed down there, I think. Yeah, it's a shame we lost that big one earlier, that barbel. I'm assuming it's a barbel anyway. That would be a nice winter barbel. Or could have been a carp, I suppose. It certainly wasn't a chub, it was absolutely massive. I think I'm going to have one more cast after this and I'm going to call it a day. So I've been here since first light and it's probably 2 o'clock now something, and my poor little hands have perished, and my feet. The rest of them is fine. I've got underlayer on. Oh yeah, I've got my thermal underlayer on. Then I've got obviously my normal t-shirt, then I've got a jumper, then my fleece, then my thermal suit. So I'm actually really warm. I was sweating earlier on, but now it's just my hands. And when you're trotting, you can't put gloves on. Well, I can't wear them. One last chuck. One last chuck. Oh, don't want to do that. Yeah, it's been a nice day. Freezing cold, but I love it. It's beautiful. Seen some lovely animals, some birds. The obligatory rat, as you find on embankments. And that is me. My poor hands are killing me. Ooh. Fabulous. What a lovely day that's been. All done for me. Plenty of little chub on the stick float, which is what we come for. No grayling. Lost a big barbel. I think it was a barbel. And nice day. Now I'll feed the ducks. Yeah, lovely day. Rest of the old mine as per. Feel 10 times better for it. Go home now. Have some lunch. I'm going out with my wife, see my grandkids. And life's great. So. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Time for me to go. I'm cold, my mind's rested, I feel $1 million after today. Really enjoyed it. Some lovely fish, and yeah. So remember to like, remember to subscribe, and please leave a comment below. So hope you enjoyed it. Catch you later. Bye.